Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I had to turn on my Do Not Disturb. Also, as soon as I picked up the deck, they started doing maintenance outside. So if you hear people cutting grass and weed eaters and all types of other stuff, that's what's going on. So I'm doing the quick 3 tarot, but I'm using an oracle deck. I'm using the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck today. What else? So, before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay, so pre-shuffle energy. Believe it or not, one of the cards that showed up was fertility, but it's talking about ideas and things like that. But honestly, I picked up pregnancy. I really did with the energy. So if you're not looking to get pregnant right now, then yeah, you know what to do. Also, for others of you, you may hear about a pregnancy and you may not know what to do because you are waiting to see what the other person who is involved with the pregnancy is deciding to do. It's sort of like you don't really want to voice your opinion or decision until they voice theirs, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's all about perception when it comes to things. Let's go ahead and get into this. May I have the energy for the collective for Monday, July the 11th? May I have the energy for the collective for Monday, July the 11th? May I have the energy for the collective for Monday, July 11th? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? Some are close. Okay, there we go. 2 came out. All right. Actually, no, 3. Exactly 3. Wow. Okay, this is so crazy because belief was in the pre-shuffle. And mind you, it's number 11. So that is a huge thing. What? Oh my goodness. At the bottom of the deck is passion. Hold on. Can it show it? Wait a minute. You see it now? Passion at the bottom of the deck. Okay. And romantic love came out. And then earth. I told you, if you don't want to get pregnant, I told you I was picking up pregnancy. If you don't want to get pregnant, you know what to do. All right, let's go ahead and read these. So romantic love. It says the frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a cosmic lover. So romantic love. And then belief. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. So belief is big here as well. Something just said to me, some of you actually might be trying to get pregnant. So it's a point of believing where you've been having issues. But also, I really feel that this is involving romance. clearly. And there's some of that going on. It's kind of like, don't get caught up in the physical too fast, is another thing I'm picking up. The third card is Earth. It says, the frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane. What did I tell? I was just talking about physical. To this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our great mother and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. And then again, at the bottom of the deck is passion. It says, passion. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. So, passion is showing. All right, so this is going back to what I was saying before. If you meet someone new, if you're dealing with someone, do your best not to get too caught up in the physical. Physical is great. Don't get me wrong. We all love physical. At the same time, as I'm looking at this romantic love energy, at the same time, someone is more than just the physical. Like they, as in personality, where their likes, their dislikes, what they love, what they hate, how they dress, how they walk, how they talk, what are their goals and dreams and aspirations. It's just, the thing is that when the physical fades, what do you have left? And something is also saying to me, going back to the pregnancy thing, I feel that if you get too caught up in the physical and then pregnancy does happen and this relationship is still new, this romance is still new, it will be harder for the romance to bloom, because instead of you focusing on learning more about the person, you're focusing on the new person who's coming into this world, like setting everything up. That's where all of your energy is going. Instead of growing and nurturing your relationship, you're focused on growing and nurturing this child that is about to come into being. So, yeah, don't get too caught up in the physical. Learn more about the individual in what makes them tick is what you want to do. So yeah, that's your message. That's what I have. And especially belief is going to be strong. And you can take belief and apply it to whatever you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be romance. But with this being number 11 and this coming out in this reading today on the 11th, I really feel this is a very strong thing, where you have to have a belief in something. Whether it's a belief in romance, it's a belief in yourself, a belief in others. I heard a belief in humanity as well. Maybe some of you feel where you've had bad experiences with people and you kind of have a pessimist outlook when it comes to dealing with people. Like you're of that mindset, are there any good people left in the world? And you have to believe that there are good people left in the world. So yeah, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, be blessed.